Hey, it's Pam from Coach Pam Fitness, and today I'm going to start a brand new blog series. And this time I'm going to step a little bit away from nutrition and talk a bit about teen discipline, because I am in the throes of teens up to my eyeballs. I have a 16-year-old in the depths of every emotion that can possibly come. And I have an 11-year-old preteen who is starting to feel all those emotions as well. So, like I said, I have two boys, 16 and 11, and I am in over my head right now with all the testosterone in my house. I'm the only girl. So if you can feel me, that would be, you know what I'm talking about, moms of boys. When my boys were the happiest little kids, they talked to me, they cuddled with me, they wanted me around 24/7, and now all of a sudden they are moody, mopey, angry, back-talking, and then the next minute they're all happy-go-lucky, and they go from 0 to 10 on that scale of emotions in like less than a second. And I was at my wit's end. I had no idea what to do, and I checked my email one day, and for some reason I can't remember why I got this email, but I got an email from boystown.org all about this, and I was like, hallelujah, divine intervention, thank goodness, maybe something can help me. And so, as you all know, with teenagers, boys and girls alike, there are changing in their behavior because they have so many emotions, so many hormones surging through their bodies. They're trying to express their independence, but they still need us to drive them places. They still need us for money and clothing and food. And they just don't understand why they can't be fully independent and still at the same time need us. And so there's a lot of frustration and emotions that they don't know how to deal with. And so in this article that I was reading from boystown.org, it talked about how to help them express their emotions. In this first email that I got, it's a 4-part series. It talked about how to help them express their emotions, and a lot of it comes in play with either journaling or drawing, some kind of activity to get their emotions from their brain onto paper so that they can figure out exactly what's going on. And the point of this activity is so that they can learn how to express on paper, and then as you talk about it with them, they can learn how to voice it. Because as with us, I'm going to be 48 next month. I have a hard time expressing how I'm feeling sometimes. So if we help them, give them tools to learn how to express how they're feeling, then we can better cope together as a family with how they're feeling. So we need to figure out what their frustrations are, what's going on, get them back into talking to us, because my kids would chat with me until they were blue in the face about everything going on in their lives, and now they don't. So we need to help them identify their feelings. We need to let them understand that we know what they're going through because we did the same thing. We went through the same thing. We need to identify their feelings. We need to determine where they're coming from, making sure that there's no outside issues. My 16-year-old was brutally bullied in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and it was just absolutely a nightmare. And so our counselor helped us identify and determine how he can express his feelings in a safe way. We need to teach them how to breathe. We need to learn how to breathe when we're dealing with our teenagers too, right? We get so frustrated with them as well. So we need to work on breathing techniques and relaxation techniques so that they can calm their frustrations down and so that we can calm our own frustrations with them down. Because as we all know, when we are frustrated with them, then our voices raise, so then their voices raise, and then it turns into a big screaming match, and that does not solve anything. I know it happens in our house a lot. So we're working on that. We're working on breathing. We're working on taking deep breaths and counting to 10 and taking a time out to regroup, because that's very important, because we need to keep communication open. So with all that being said, it is super important for us as parents to remember that all this behavior that they're going through is normal. It's how we acted as a teenager. Well, not me, because I was practically perfect in every way. But anyway, just kidding. Or am I? But we need to understand, we need to take a step back and understand that this behavior is normal. It's natural. It's the evolution of them finding themselves. So we have to take a step back and we have to help them deal with it, because otherwise all that's going to happen is fighting and power struggles, and that's not going to solve anything. It's not going to help. If they're having issues that they need to talk to you about, they're going to just completely shut down. So we have to remember it's typical behavior. We went through it, and so we have to just remind them that it's all normal what they're going through, because sometimes they feel like they're all alone. We also have to remember that as a teenager, they're trying to express their individuality. They have their own personalities. They are unique. Each and every one of them are unique, and they're just trying to find their way, and they don't know how to do it. So they get frustrated and they get angry and mopey and all these emotions that they don't know how to deal with. But they all do have one thing in common. Every single teenager, you had the same thing in common. When you were a teenager, they need you as a parent more, almost more now than they did when they were little and toddlers, because they need to know that everything is good, and they need, no matter how withdrawn or how emotional or angry or mopey they get, they need to know that they can count on you, and they need to know and they crave your attention and your love. So hopefully over the next couple days, probably in the next 3 or 4, maybe 5 days, we'll get into how to help your teen express their emotions and how to understand that it's normal and how we can all help each other through this rough time. So if you have teenagers and you have a great idea on how to help them get through these stormy times, please leave a message, comment on my blog. I'll be writing a blog about it very shortly today. I would love tips and tricks if you've already been through this, or if you're going through it right now, let me know. If you have questions, let me know and I'll look them up for you. But we as parents just need to remember that we need to take a step back, breathe, and help them learn how to deal with their emotions and their frustrations. So this is Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Excuse me. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic weekend. And remember to breathe, relax, and help your child deal with their frustrations whenever and whatever they may be. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.